All right, guys. I took a gamble on a mystery pack of cheap toys. It just came in the mail today, so I can't wait to open this. I spent 20 bucks, which is on the high side if you're talking about a sealed cheap toy pack, but there is a chance it could be a good one. I don't want to jinx it. You got to understand, I'm from the deep south and we're very superstitious down here. What I'm going to do first to make this, because guys, the chances of this being a truly great toy is very slim. So there's a chance that it's a dud. So what I thought I'd do is to make this video worthwhile watching, I brought out a bunch of rare cheap toy packs. I'm gonna teach you guys how to spot the rare ones, okay? We're gonna do this first. I'm gonna go kind of quickly though. We're not gonna spend too much time on this because I am dying to see what the hell this is. And I have some other shit out if we have a little extra time at the end. We'll see. All right, so trying to find a rare out of a cheap toy pack can be very hard to do. The main problem is that the package is green, but they made it clear enough, almost diabolically, to make it to where it seems like you can see through them, but they're very distorted, honestly, and very deceptive. So I'm going to show you a pretty obvious one. This is going to be a neon red, and that's what it looks like through the pack. And they're very easy to spot. That's why I started with this one. What a beautiful sight it is to see a neon red singing through the murky pack. So this is one of the easiest ones to find if you want to scout or whatever cheap toy packs. Maybe someone has a box and you're like, would you mind spreading all those packs out for me before I buy? I want to just see if I spot anything. You know, I've said all kinds of shit to people, but anyway, that's a very easy one to spot. So it should be a little bit of orange and it should be very bright. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's do this. Now, I didn't want a bunch of light in this video. I know it looks very shadowy, but that's to keep the glare off the packs. It's way better to have it in this medium light because glare is such an issue. Now, this is the obvious magenta one. They're very easy to spot because they're so dark. They should be dark with a little touch of red. But don't ever expect us to find any of these. They're considered a super rare. Next up is a salmon. What you have to do with salmon is because, and due to just how hard they are to spot, you're going to have to work the toy down into a corner and do the bending test. Now, these cheap toys should not bend. The common ones are made out of vinyl. They just don't bend. They feel really hard as a rock through the package. So if you feel any sort of rubberiness, as we call it, chances are you have a rare. Now, of course, thin lin and Russell muscle will sometimes pass as kind of a rare one because they are kind of flimsy already. But I think you can learn how to pick them out. Okay, the next one here. Okay, I'll just show you this real quick. This is actually a common, but I saved it all these years. Hold on, let me get it ready for you. The reason I've saved this one all these years is it has a rounded spike. So I actually trapped a rare cheap toy factory era in a pack. It's a rounded crown spike green Alice sealed pack. This is another rare one. This is the empty pack. It's very occasionally, not occasionally, very rarely you'll find them with no toy in it. And so I was able to find one that has no toy. And so this is a sealed pack missing the toy. Next one is another obvious one. Now this is the Canadian Aqua. The bags they made these in are lighter than the other bags. You could see it from here. I mean, not like a ton lighter, but you can see the difference. Hopefully it's lighter. And of course, if you see the Aqua toy in there, it's going to be pretty loud and obvious, but it's always a beauty to see one of these packs. Also, it has some, a little bit of, the pack is a little different as well. Okay, next up is an orange. Depending on the sculpt, you know, the sculpts, some sculpts you can see better. Let's compare this one with a salmon real quick. And they happen to both be Chris's, so that's good. Okay, so this is the salmon, which is a rubber toy, and that's the orange. So it's darker, obviously, a little more orangey, naturally, but not much. I've been actually confused on some oranges before, you know, picking them out of packages. I've actually missed one before. So they can be hard to spot. Let's see what this one is. Actually, I don't even know. Let me see. What's a rubbery? This might be, well, it's a, you know, I don't even know. It's a atom bomb in there. It could be a neon green. I can't remember why I saved this one. Okay. Next up, you know what? I think this is, no, okay, this is my neon green. Okay, guys, I don't know if you can see this. I know it's like, all I see is green. Well, it gets a little brighter there. Those commons are not going to be quite that bright. But anyway, there it is. So this one might be just a common. Yeah. Sometimes I forget what I'm buying and packing away. This will probably be electric blue. Yeah, it is. Let's look at that one real quick, because I think this, what's in here could be more along these lines. Electric blue is going to be very dark. I was going to see if I can get the toy in the corner more for us. This is our last one. I don't know if you can see that. With electric blues, they're pretty deceptive even when not in a bag, and so always do the little bend test. If it bends and it's rubbery, then of course it's going to be electric blue. All right, guys, let's go ahead and see what came in the mail. I didn't want to jinx this, so I don't even want to tell you what I think it could be because it's so slim. But let's see. I even have my computer behind me in case it's something good. I was going to show you kind of what I saw, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Oh my. Guys, are you seeing this? You're seeing this, right? All right, guys, we just pulled a Magenta Crater Crisp. Holy fuck. All right. Guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to get my computer and show you exactly what I fucking saw. This is incredible. This hasn't happened in a while. This is going to be a newly found Magenta Crater Crisp. I did not want to jinx this. Guys, I just pulled... Hold on, I got to confirm this. I've got to confirm this. Hold on now. Yeah, sometimes I'm so superstitious, I have to double check everything. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me get my computer open. Of course, the screen is dark as fuck because it's adjusting to the light. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to show you the listing. Oh, my internet's down. That's a fucking shame. Sorry, guys. I forgot. Okay, my internet's down. It's a Chris. You know, look at that. All right, let's go ahead and get out the magentas, and let's just confirm this real quick. I had 4 packs already. Here's I'm fucking spacing. This is incredible. Okay, this is, who is it? Leaky Lindsay. Here is, Schizophren. Mug and Megan is very obvious. Look at that one. Let's keep that one out. And that should be Brett Sweat sealed pack. Guys, listen, this was a Pennsylvanian seller. Anytime I see Pennsylvania, and this is a hint, this is a huge hint, man. You got to really look at their lots. Also, pay, somewhat close attention to New York. Look at that. Well, guys, I could take the Crater Chris and put it in a little baggie real quick. Guys, I know that's a magenta. I mean, you know it already too. But let me go ahead and do this. 'Cause I do need to like take a little breath here. Find my fucking bag here. Yeah, I actually have a bag that my friend opened. Yeah, a long time ago, my great friend Cheap Toy Man opened. He actually pulled this out of a pack. It was my pack, but I always saved the bag he ripped. I just loved how he ripped it open. It was really cool. So I've saved the bag all these years. So this is actually, technically, it's a empty magenta bag. So I'm going to put the loose Chris in here, and let's compare how they look. In fact, I should be able just to recreate this real quick. Let's see. Yeah, he's facing up on the back. I may scream like a schoolgirl in a minute. Just warning you. All right, so here's what they look like. Pull it a little taut here. Yeah, I'm not really, this one even looks better. Oh, that's incredible. It even has candy dust. God, I'm not going to be able to get you in there, unfortunately. It's got candy dust on his feet, which is reminds me so much of the, yeah, of the Lin. All right, guys. Yeah. All right, so I just pulled a Magenta Chris pack out of the ether for $20. And it's on tape, it's on video. That's fucking incredible. Yeah, I'm actually going to end the video here and go run through the streets of Augusta screaming. So yeah, guys, I'll be on Instagram here in a few minutes. I had some other stuff I'm doing today. Actually have some little bit of space today to get some other things done. This is great. I hope you enjoyed this. Sorry for the weird commentary. It's just Magenta Chris pack just found. This is I'll just go ahead and end here. This is actually the 5th Magenta Chris known. So it's very odd that some of these toys we have one of, 2 are still missing, never been seen, but yet when you get to Chris, this is now the 5th one known. I believe this is now the only sealed pack. I think everyone else opened their pack, so this is now the only sealed Chris pack. I'm not going to open it, but holy shit, that's incredible. Well, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. It might be kind of hard to top this. What a day. RusVan out. Good.